Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 21st through 30th, 2018 reading for you. I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, and we will see what these 10 days have in store for you. If you would like to book a private reading, that information will be in the description box below. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, give me a moment to take it all in. Your fruits of your labor are finally paying off. You are waiting patiently for everything to be ripe and everything to be ready to go. It's as if you've sat there and you've nurtured, however, this is wealth or something you value as much as money coming into your life. And now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it's almost there. It's almost coming. And it's just been a long journey for you because we have here the Hangman. This is saying that you've had to look at things differently. You've had to use courage and confidence, okay, with those lion heads on either side. But you see that man hanging from what I think is like a chandelier. And I think of how much pain he must be in to hang there. His legs are in the P position, just like the Rider-Waite tarot deck, where the man is upside down and his legs are in that P position, and he is seeing the world through new eyes because he's seeing the world upside down. In a way, a perspective that he might not have had before. This is a new perspective coming to you. A new perspective based off of your trials and tribulations, okay? And a new perspective is what's giving you the opportunity to have this wealth and this prosperity come into your life, because you never would have seen things the way that you are seeing things now. And you never would have seen the opportunities that are coming into your life if you hadn't lived and experienced what you had experienced, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. 10 of Wands, taking all your passions, all your creativity, the burdens that you have been carrying with you, and putting them down in this beautiful little home right here. This is saying you don't need a McMansion. This is saying you don't need to keep up with the Joneses or the Kardashians. This is saying you need to do what's right for you, what you are passionate about, what makes you happy as an individual. Not what the whole world tells you should be doing that'll make them pleased of you. And that's the proverbial them. Everybody that seems to be looking down their noses at everybody else. Right? What is the old proverb? Take the plank out of your own eye before taking the splinter out of somebody else's. Here is moving forward with prosperity of self. Here is moving forward with your passions and your creativity. You might even be holding the hopes and dreams of other people on your back, because wands symbolize how you move forward on the earthly realm. And so you sit there and you're carrying this weight with you. And now it's time to put it down. It's also time to only carry your own burdens, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Don't ease the load for everybody else. Right? Make sure you are doing what's right and what's just for you as you move forward, as you come to this place of peace and solace. And it doesn't have to be solace, it could be with other people, but you find your time to listen to what your heart really wants and to move forward in a way that's right and just for you. The Page of Swords, cutting through the nonsense. Okay? Cutting through everything and getting a message of mental clarity of what you are supposed to do. Knowing what it is that you are supposed to do and how you're supposed to move forward. It could be a physical message. It could be a spiritual message. And that's because he has a scroll in his hand. That it could be physical. It could be an email. It could be something by post or anything. But it could also be a sign of seeing flowers that mean so much to you while you're walking down the road or when you go into a shop or whatever happens. But you're moving forward and you're putting down your burdens and you're getting a message of mental clarity, because there's prosperity here and there's creation and there's you being triumphant when you might not have thought you would be triumphant, or other people sat there and said, oh, how could you possibly succeed? You have this opposition. Not only have you succeeded, but you've taken the swords, you've taken their knowledge, their understanding, and you've made it a part of yourself, because that's what swords symbolize, knowledge and understanding. All right? So you have those swords here. And now I do know some people say, oh, this means that, this is unfair. They should have given them back their swords. No, this is a very, very modern idea that you should give back the sword and everything should go on hunky-dory. In medieval times, when you lost everything. Okay? If you were in a tournament, if you lost, you could lose your horse, you could lose your armor, you could lose your sword, you could lose everything. And the winner got it all. That's why some knights were made or broken on the jousting field, on whatever arena they were displaying their talents in. And there's nothing wrong with succeeding. There's nothing wrong with winning. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with gathering up knowledge and keeping it for yourself as you move forward. Because you're looking out for your success. Just as these people would be looking out for their success if they had succeeded. And then you get your wish, your heart's desire, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is the story of Bronwyn. Okay, Bronwyn was a Welsh princess. She was married to the King of Ireland, okay? And the King of Ireland was insulted by one of Bronwyn's brothers, or half-brothers, and his people said to him, no, she can't be a benevolent queen because she was being so nice and kind. They're like, how could you let her, live in so much luxury and so well when her brother gave you such an insult? His people talked him into making his queen, his wife, into a scullery maid where the cook would box her ears every single day. All right? She took her wish for her brother to come and rescue her, for the King of Wales to come and rescue her, not the one that started all the trouble, but the one who tried to make everything better. And she taught this little bird how to speak. And she took her wishes, and she gave them to that bird. And the bird the bird flew, and then spoke her heartache and her pain to her brother. And he came and he rescued her, which is cool because this is Bronwyn, the sister, and this is Bran the Bold, the brother. Okay? So that's kind of neat right there. But your wishes come true. The universe, the divine, has heard your wishes. And this is after a time. This is, again, after a time of struggle. After a time of having to see things differently. After a time of being kind of almost completely taken out of your comfort zone for a little bit there. All right, give me a minute. All right. You are victorious, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Your victory is giving you a message. It's giving you a message of clarity and of purpose, of mind. Okay? Because you're taking in the fact that you are succeeding and you are moving forward. You've had to see things in a different light. And in order to be successful, you have had to kind of go out of your comfort zone again. Now it's time to take your creativity and your burdens and everything that you are carrying, the weight that you are carrying for yourself, for other people, put them down in a place that is right and comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be right and comfortable for anybody else. Because your prosperity is coming. It's almost there. You're just waiting for it to ripen. And then you get everything you wish for. Turning inward, following your guide, yourself as your guide. Flexibility of mind and of spirit. Your passions and creativity lighting your way, guiding your feet. See that his robe is purple? It's for majesty. And then we have majesty, the emperor, strong and powerful. Okay? The person who was able to rescue his sister, to hear the wish and grant the wish. Moving forward in benevolence. Bronwyn the blessed, moving forward in blessings, in understanding. Bran the best. This is Bronwyn. There we go. Passion. Creativity, having your armor on, being able to be secure because you know and are protecting yourself. Wisdom. Remember the wisdom of Solomon. Even the wisdom of Alexander the Great, who moved forward with such passion and such purpose, who united people, as well as conquering. Alright? But the wisdom of Solomon, being wise and just and seeing the heart of the matter, because your turning is inward and you're letting your own personal wisdom be your guide and not other people's. You're moving forward in success, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You're getting what you wish for. And you are succeeding. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.